Yo, what up YouTube? Today we reacting to a video. Streaming has a gooner problem. I'm gonna keep it a being. It is a little freaked out in the streamer world nowadays. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. This joined by FVCKDH. We all know what that means. I just can't say it within the first 10 minutes of YouTube videos because I can't cuss or something like that. But alright, let's get into it.
I get tapped into the internet. I'm constantly just seeing extremely lustful content. Content that is clearly geared towards gooners. And let's be honest, in terms of who's mainstream, the primary audience for these streamers are children. It's the new cable television. It's the new daytime programming. Content has replaced what we grew up with. And instead of growing up with, I don't know, Adventure Time, you're growing up with 32-year-old women killing a fresh 18-year-old that is legal, so it's cool.
32? Okay, that's how.
You know what's crazy? He not wrong either. That's the sad part. Like, I ain't watched a good stream since maybe 2020. Yeah, like 2020 when I was playing Prime Fortnite. I ain't gonna lie. Like 2018 when I started high school to like 2021. I want to say I was watching streamers like Nick 830, Ninja, Tfue, all that shit. I was watching Call of Duty streamers, but I ain't gonna lie, this new wave of streamers who came out, I'm not really watching the streams no more, cause it's like it just be freaked out, or I just can't be watching it, cause it's like I'm not gonna sit in this joint for 8 hours and like up and shit like that. Niggas be having shit to do, shit to go through and shit like that. And it's like, this shit not as funny to me as it used to be. Like, I feel like my humor has changed from the regular shit. And maybe it's just getting older, you feel me? Like, that's just come with the game, like, getting old, you feel me? That's all it is, probably getting old. Nah, cause fuck that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing some of these YouTube, like, all these YouTube niggas and streaming niggas be like, kiss or grab, slap that. It's like they always got shorties in their content or some shit like that. It's like, every time it's with shorties, it always be freaked out. Like, when you try and get crushed, I'm trying to crush you tonight. It's like, whoa, can we slow it down a little bit? I don't know. Why everything gotta be sexual is my question.
Alright, so it already kind of skewed. Does that even change it? I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's okay.
Nigga, that's demonic. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta keep it real. Because look, I hate to say it, but if the roles were reversed, we'd be eyeing this. We just had so many people talking about the Lil Tay situation because she turned 18 and immediately after she drops an OnlyFans, and all these people are subscribing. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's legal, but morally, like, as a grown woman, like, this really like a grown woman too. You can tell. Like, this a grown woman, and she over here saying it's legal to an 18-year-old.
I ain't gonna lie, she do look grown and shit compared to Dabo.
Definitely come back to that clip later. But you just had to see, this increasingly lustful content is on the rise because teenagers with raging hormones are gonna eat it up. And when you add in the parasocial factor, you now have an entire generation addicted to internet dopamine via lustful content. I've been yambling, but you already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually talk about just how lustful content has gotten. Let's start with the succubus herself, Zoe Spencer. And obviously we all know Zoe Spencer was moving wicked a couple months ago.
She a succubus? I feel like she was kind of chilling. Her content was more like annoying, trolling niggas, trying to be like Kazanet and Rakai on some annoying shit. But it's like, I didn't know she was a succubus.
I even made a video on it because I felt like it needed to be said that she was just a weird person. We all seen the clip of her violating someone's boundaries. Once again, she was on her lustful timing and she did this.
Y'all want to hear my butt clap? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Like, for real though, who asked for that shit, my nigga? But it's like, if it gets views, it's gonna get views, so fuck it. You gotta do what you gotta do for the views. I understand that. Shit. Nigga like me,
Okay, I'm gonna really let y'all hear it. Hold on, watch it. But hold on, I'm gonna go off the camera,
I know it's so easy to look at this and say, hold on, this shorty making it clap. But honestly, I'm just tired, man. I'm not trying to scroll down the timeline and see a streamer clearly baiting their audience with lunar content. It's just low quality clips. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's just...
Grammarly helps me get the best
No, it
grades
definitely is
possible
mad
while
sexual for no
depleting
reason.
the
Like,
least
I ain't
amount
gonna
of hours
lie.
of my week.
If you
I
can't
love
bring the
Taylor.
views without
I'm
being
seeing it.
sexual, it's an issue. The Shay Frost, I ain't gonna lie, that's an overly freaky nigga, bruh. But hey, he's still getting views and he funny, so fuck it. I
For what I was
guess.
saying earlier, this is the new television for children. And if this is how streamers are gonna go viral, then what about the kids? And that's what this video is gonna be mostly about. Just how lustful the media landscape has gotten and how normalized this is. And big on it being normalized, because what do you mean this is her talent? And honestly, beyond just making this normalized for clearly a young audience, it just puts women in a bad light. I don't know why anyone would want to normalize the women, especially women. But you know what? Zoe Spencer's gonna play into it. She's weird.
Like I said, if it's gonna make you cheese, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes sacrificing your morals in the short term is better for the long term, I guess. But hey,
like that. And what makes it especially weird is because it's really just that perception and how it puts this type of content on such a pedestal that it almost feels like, with how much it's pushed and how much it's created, it's meant to condition the viewer to think the same thing. I'll give you prime example, DDG. Currently he's working on some type of love show or whatever, but he's one of the biggest girl content gimmick spammers, so it's within character. But he started listing sub goals for the show and I just couldn't help but raise my eyebrows.
Yeah, I think this is good, bro. I think this is good for now. Like,
twerk contest for a band, boxing tournament, sleep stream with girl of chat's choice, bring back girl from G League, chat eliminates any girl of choice, bring India to eliminate any girl of choice, G League player, boxing main girl for spot, back in the house, fair factor for girls, season 2, but god damn. I mean, if that's the easiest way to get to the cheese, like I said, would you rather take an easy ass layup or take a 3 ball from deep, bro? I'm gonna keep it a beat. You're not shooting the J from 45 feet away. You're gonna take that easy ass layup and win the game. That's all I'm saying. And this is just what it is, bro. It's like, nigga needs an easy layup to get the cheese. Why work harder for the same amount of cheese?
we want to change it, mind you, this I'm gonna be on stream for 24 hours. If we want to change something, we can. I think this is solid. I think these first right here, up to 55K, up to 60K, solid. I don't know how I feel about Fear Factor. I don't think that's even worth being at 65K, to be honest.
Obviously, not everything on this list is freaky, except for the twerk contest. But let's just keep it real. DDG is a girl content merchant, like flat out. He's always around the shorties. He be on the little freaky stuff. And streaming is primarily consumed by teenagers. His content is really just women. So obviously, like, it's gonna rub me the wrong way. And let's just keep it real. Even though all these may not be freaky,
Is my show lacking out?
obviously, like, it's gonna rub me. Primarily consumed by teenagers. His content is really just women. So obviously, like, it's gonna rub me the wrong way. And let's just keep it real. Even though all these may not be freaky in general, sleep stream, for instance, you think nothing's gonna happen. And even if nothing were to happen during a sleep stream, I think the general consensus on girl content is that it's bad. Kids are watching. You're reducing women to be tools for content and engagement. That is not creative. But beyond that, it's not even just about how this content lacks.
Shit, you ain't gotta be creative to make cheese, my nigga. You ain't gotta reinvent the wheel, nigga. You just gotta make a good wheel. That's it. Like, if this method works, you ain't gotta up the method. Just spam that bitch.
Creativity, it just feels lazy as shit and degenerate. You've seen these streamer dating shows, it's always the same thing. These niggas get LA hoes who are there purely for the clout. They gonna flirt a little bit, look good on camera, and maybe contribute to the freaky content, and that's it. It's very similar to the rapper collab era. At first, everyone was like, it's cool, and the novelty of it at the time made people not really bat an eye, and then they realized that these were just live streamed hangouts. And with this type of content, I'm just waiting for people to realize that some of this stuff is really just live streamed softcore. Now, it's
Niggas realize that, niggas just don't care. That's all I'm saying. It's something kids can get off to, and it flies under the radar. It's not illegal, it's not nothing. But you know some kids gonna be in the joint. Oh my god. It's a gateway to to harder.
the perfect time to talk about workout
Harder
streams
videos.
and gym streams. And I'm gonna definitely need y'all to let me know if I'm tripping, because I definitely could be, but I really feel like this stream is not being watched because people are eager to learn about stretching or working out.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Rhyme.
Niggas is going into this. Niggas is dead watching Lala Baptiste streams to goon to workouts. And I'm assuming her sister or her friend. Y'all niggas is sick. You sick perverts. Jesus Christ. Get some. Seek help.
Oh my god.
Seek help in the worst way.
Sit down on your carriage a second, you can take off the booty band and just stretch out your glutes. Figure four if that feels good. One hand.
And honestly, I feel like it'd be disingenuous to say this is absolutely not Gooner bait. And by the way, this is Lala Batista, and she be around DDG, which I think is very telling. But I don't think it's far off to say Shorty is playing into her strengths, which is being a conventionally attractive woman.
That's what you gotta do to get the cheese.
That appeals to a certain demographic. But you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe niggas are genuinely tuned in to watch these women work out. Maybe.
I know niggas. Niggas is not tuning in just to watch workouts. Oh, that's how you do a plank. I thought you did put your arm this way and do that. Like, nigga, we are. Okay, bro.
Anyways, sometimes though, let's just be overt. It's not hidden behind girl content or hidden behind flirting. It's just overt, obvious, and annoying.
What's that? So you wake up, go to sleep?
Dick.
So basically, you're a prostitute.
No, I would say more like.
No, you're basically.
Are you human? Are you human?
What the fuck?
I'm actually not a robot. I'm a robot that only takes dick.
No shame, no nothing, just like that. Yo, clout is a hell of a drug. And why am I looking at 5 niggas in a room with one joint? That's a nasty setup. And whose daughter is it? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit break my heart. Let me see my kid on the internet telling me something. I'm a robot that takes wood only. I don't smoke or nothing, but I like a spliff that night. She's around about five niggas. I mean, 4 niggas in neon. Talking about some I only take wood. What are we speaking of?
Bro, this bitch is fucking weird.
Dick.
Yeah, I deposit there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is horrible. So you got 5 niggas talking to a hoe on stream just to yap about things. That's content. It really don't be sitting right with my spirit. Cause I grew up with niggas like Corey Kenshin. Niggas was gaming. You had.
I'm about to say you had Berleezy. You had the Red Brad for the broke niggas who couldn't afford games. Who else you had? RDC World. I ain't gonna lie. RDC. Yo, those old skits were the yo. On everything I love, bro. Them old skits, to this day had me dying. Black people in horror movies, classics, nigga. Anime House. Niggas don't even know about Anime House 1. No. Marvel. When they did the parody skits of Marvel, the Avengers, Thanos, all them shits, bro. Them shits was fire too. Yo, RDC, yo. Caleb was funny. Hard Stop Lucas, nigga. Come on, son. Too many goats.
Smosh doing skits, but
King Vader,
come on, the current generation have. They have streamers who are inviting hoes on stream to come and talk freaky for the camera. It's just so degenerate. And you got 5 grown men all here giggling and kikiing about it. And we all know grown men not coming home watching this. And if they are, that's sad. But there was one final thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to the less problem, and that's the fact it isn't just impressionable young viewers, it's also younger streamers. So young Dabo has recently turned 18, and to celebrate, Max put him on a date with various women. And now it's time to come back to the clip I told you niggas we was gonna come back to.
32. Okay, that's how I'm by my list. Look me in my eyes.
I seen the cake already, so it already kind of skews.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's really okay.
Anyways, like, what do you provide for the table? What do you provide?
And you know, I do be seeing comments with
that
people
shit,
asking
man,
why I don't
awkward.
mess with Max, and it's just things like this I can't get down with. I don't think you should be putting freshly 18-year-old boys on dates with grown women, especially not grown LA hoes who do anything for content.
That shit predatory,
ask,
gang.
what do these grown women have in common with these young men?
Nothing.
And I
They just want
guarantee
money.
if this was a SWAT, people would begin to understand that this is crazy. What makes it worse is that it wasn't just Max who put Dabo around these grown women, it was also Reggie.
Hold on. Fine's gonna come up here. Cut that out. Cut all that rant out. Cut all that rant out. Fine's gonna pull up. They thick too.
Come on, let's put that ass on him. Fuck.
Play this song.
I don't know what to say to this. This shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kinda pissing me off. I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, I'm not even mad, but it's like, what am I looking at, bro? I'm gonna keep it a... Young boy just turned 18, and shorty look 25 at least. she got up, started shaking ass on this kid, and he clutching his man, told him, "I'm scared, big bro." What's up though? Like, this shit not like niggas be watching this for? Like niggas get off of work or like go home from school and just like turn on a young Dabo or Reggie stream. No, like no hate, like no hate and shit though. Like no hate whatsoever. But I'm just like, niggas can go watch One Piece. That's all I'm like. Go watch One Piece, Dragon Ball, Dan, whatever the fuck that shit called. Shit. Adventure Time. Go watch. You know what? I'm hating. My fault.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max. Together for $16.99 a month.
This shit not a problem. Like, I feel like we should, I don't know, start putting up more TOS or something, my nigga. Like, niggas, it's like niggas need women to boost their content. And now that they got their content boosted, it's a symbiotic relationship to where they need the woman to stay relevant now. Like, without the shorties around, the content not gonna be booming as much as it would be.
I'm pretty sure at the time of this clip, Dabo wasn't even 18, he was 17. So these grown women who had no qualms about his age were just all on his body despite how uncomfortable he was looking. And this is where the conversation gets a little different, because the only time people find issue with content like this is under very specific circumstances, which would be the inverse of it. As in, hey, what if this was a girl in the scenario instead of a boy? Because if it was a grown man making a young girl uncomfortable, there is...
That don't matter though. Either way, it's gonna look crazy. Only reason we let it slide when the girl is older. Actually, I don't know why do we let that slide? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what's up with that? Because it don't matter who it is. It's just weird in general, but
gonna be outraged, and that's the issue. It needs to be consistent. We shouldn't overlook stuff like this just because Dabo's a guy. And this double standard is what keeps people from recognizing that
this nigga spamming this. What's it called though? This little gift, this little video. Like, I like it. I like the video so far, but it's like the 20th time I seen this fat white nigga, bro.
This type of content is bad, even when it doesn't fit a specific mold. And now I kind of want to just give my thoughts on why Reggie and Max were comfortable getting these grown women to interact with Dabo. And the short answer is
for the views.
It's a curse. Young black men are often perceived as older or capable of handling mature topics and subjects. So oftentimes they're growing up too fast, or they're being exposed to graphic material. In other words, it's normal to have black boys around these predatory older women because they can handle it. So while I dislike that niggas did this, I can understand where it comes from and how, generally speaking, that is a curse that plagues the black community. But it's all connected, because let's be honest, you normalize lust and now you're not even batting an eye at the little stuff. But that's just how I feel.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. It's just cause they young though. Like, once you get an abundance of women around you like that, whether it's for your looks, your money, whatever, you just gonna keep trying to have it. But they gonna mature to a certain point where that shit don't even matter to them no more. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I don't be getting shorties like that. Like, no, like, now some, oh, he get no bitches, but like, I'm not going out there. I'm not throwing up the shots, you feel me? I just be chilling, because I realize what's meant for me is going to come to me, and what's not, it's not. So I'm just going to chill out. I don't really give a fuck, bro. So, you throw me in a room like that, I'm going to still be bitten with my mans and shit. Shit not going to change for real. It's just going to be another person in the room, so now we got to include that person in the conversation. I'm not going to try and get freaky. Oh, throw that ass, baby. That's doing too much. That's young boy shit. Relax. Cool yourself. Have a matcha, my nigga. Calm. Validity. You feel me?
And if you enjoyed, subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Join my membership. Join my Discord. I do want that shit to be active. Y'all be easy.
No, that was a good video. Shout out my nigga. Fuck dickhead. I'm gonna say his name now. You feel me? That was a good video. I appreciate that. Alright, YouTube, but we out though. I'll probably be back with another video. Peace.